We hear the phrase economic crisis frequently. What is an economic crisis? In my perspective, when we come to a state of being unable to meet our needs, can be defined as an economic crisis. Example: struggling to buy basic food, clothing, pay bills, and house rent. It is intimidating to talk about the economic crisis. What are the causes for an economic crisis? It could be low wages or more expenditure. Sometimes we spend more than our earnings. We buy non-essential items before we buy what is essential to our household. So there are different multiple factors that create an economic crisis in a person, family, and a country. We need to balance our economy. Balancing our finances is vital for economic growth. Eliminating unwanted expenditure is the first step for economic growth. A bucket with a hole cannot hold water, so we need to repair the bucket before we put water into it. The same way, we need to find out the root cause for the economic crisis and find the right solution for it. First, pay your bills and rent. Buy what is needed for the household. Then think of buying what you desire. Keep a separate account for saving. Learn to save and spend. Plant a seed, which is a great investment and a benefit for the future. If you're frustrated and discouraged with unemployment, think of creating something new, which is useful for the household, and try to sell it in your community. When I think about the olden days, how people made oil lamps with old bulbs and old bottles, then paper bags with old exercise books and newspapers, is a wonder for me. They were their livelihoods. So we can make useful items with waste material without spending money. We can overcome any economic crisis with hard work, patience, endurance, and diligence. With wisdom, knowledge, and discernment, we can make the huge mountain of economic crisis looming before us into a plain where we can run with freedom. Expand your vocabulary. Wisdom, looming, intimidating, essential, factors, discernment, expenditure, frustrated, perspective. Having the right mindset and right attitudes will help us emerge as overcomers over any obstacle.